Today I'm going to be making 4 popular food YouTubers' most viewed recipes. These are ranging from 13 million views all the way up to 46 million. I'm going to be grading each recipe on a scale from 1 to 100 considering taste, texture, ease to make, cost, and a bonus category. And we are going to start, with Joshua Wiseman. His most viewed recipe is making the Popeyes chicken sandwich at home, but better. No, seriously, how does he do this? Josh, teach me how to use a camera, bro. This recipe started an hour ago by putting chicken into a buttermilk, salt, garlic powder, and pepper mixture. So I've already prepped my chicken, so we're gonna make a little dredge here. All right, we got flour. Okay, I've got flour all over me now. Paprika. Chow, chow, chow. Little cayenne pepper. Little heat. Okay, not too much heat though. I don't want it to be too spicy. You see me. Garlic powder, of course. Yoink. And salt. I feel like I should put maybe a little bit more of the spices in here. Oh, and pepper. All right, let's dredge you up. Chicken going in and getting coated. I don't like working with flour, and I don't really like frying foods. I feel like those are 2 of my weaknesses as a chef, so hopefully this is easy. No crevice left unturned, you know what I'm saying? Transfer to a wire rack. I can't tell if I like the smell or the smell is repulsive. Like, I honestly don't know if what I'm smelling is a good smell or not. So once the oil is up to 350, we are good to go. 354, 356, okay. Ooh. All right, so that's supposed to fry until golden brown. In the meantime, we're gonna work on the mayo marinade. Mayo marinade, mayo. Yeah! Hot sauce, salt, paprika. That's so much. Lemon juice, and garlic. You're supposed to use black garlic puree, but my grocery market didn't have it. And I'm gonna be checking this for an internal temperature of 130-65. Okay, I've got it all in here. Stirring it up. The sauce is looking saucy. Let's try it. Whoa. Not what I was expecting, but I like it. I think I put in way too much lemon juice. Okay, once the inside of the chicken's at 165, I take it out. It's still not there, but I feel like I'm way past a golden brown. I don't know. We're gonna wait on that. Like, that is a dark brown. It's way past the point of being golden. Okay, it's time to plate. Bun. We've got our sauce mixture. He said to put it on the bottom of the bun. This is not part of the recipe, but I'm gonna throw it on there anyway. Just some avocado. I am an avocado enjoyer. Our fried chicken, which I honestly, I feel like I think I overcooked it, but I don't know. And there we have it, my Popeyes chicken sandwich at home, but better. Part of me is like really worried that I'm gonna make it way too spicy. How hot is this about to be? Okay, that first bite was really hot. The crunch is amazing. The chicken is very tender for chicken breast. I mean, bro, that's fire. Literally whipping up another one as we speak right now. I feel like I didn't love the sauce when I just had it by itself, but on the Sammy, it's good. Texture, I'm gonna give that an 18. I mean, that perfect crunch. Taste, I'm gonna give the taste a 17. It's spectacular. Is it like the greatest thing I've ever had? It's not. Is it way better than a Popeyes chicken sandwich? It's way better. Ease to make, all things considered, that was a pretty easy make. But you know, I gotta get rid of the frying oil after this. You know, I had to prep it for an hour. So for ease to make, I mean, it was pretty easy. It's just gonna be a little bit of cleanup, so I'm gonna give that a 15. The cost of making this honestly isn't bad either. You probably already have mayo, you probably already have the spices, so you really just gotta buy the chicken breast and the buns and maybe the extra oil because this uses a lot of oil. I feel like that's gotta be a 20. And finally, the bonus category. I'm low-key obsessed with it. I'm gonna give it 18 bonus points. My total score for Joshua Wiseman's most viewed recipe of all time is an 88 out of 100. That is an incredible recipe. We are on to the next one. Uncle Roger in his most viewed recipe, 16 million views for his egg fried rice special. I won't try to impersonate Uncle Roger. I feel like I'm gonna spare all of you. So we're just gonna move over to the stove real quick. I feel like this one's gonna come together very quick, so I gotta go quick. We're going veggie oil in. I just bought a new wok, so hopefully this wok gets the job done. I feel like I used way too much oil. Garlic and shallots until fragrant. No, I mean, those are getting fragrant pretty quick. Dude, I'm feeling a little bloated from eating the chicken sandwiches from earlier. I also had a Jamba Juice, I'm not gonna lie. Eggs are going in. I think I might have put in a lot, but Uncle Roger says, don't measure, just throw everything in. Don't measure, don't measure. Bro, I just have this like massive egg and shallot and garlic. Okay, eggs are fluffy. Rice, now he says to do it by hand, so I'm gonna yeet in some rice. 2 1/4 handfuls seems pretty good. Soy sauce, you know it. Not measuring though. Sesame oil, bro, this one's coming together really fast. A lot faster than the other one. It's a lot of sesame oil. That might have done too much, but I was gonna put in some MSG. I feel like this was very, very easy to make. It came together pretty fast, pretty easy. See if I got any moves. Kinda. I'm gonna mix in my onions, my green onions. Wow, this is nice. I'm gonna have leftovers for tomorrow too. Since I started recording, it's only been 7 minutes. Okay, here we go. This boy is hot. All right. You know, it tastes a lot like a restaurant fried rice. I feel like I need more soy sauce. I'm not blown away, but it's hard to compare a chicken sandwich to fried rice, because I'd obviously rather have a chicken sandwich most days. The texture of this is pretty good. I'm gonna give this an 18 for the texture. For the taste, we really just got the shallots, the garlic, and the spring onion. I wish we had more veggies, maybe a protein other than egg. I'm gonna give it a 14. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's really, really good for fried rice, but we're not giving these dishes, you know, a pass for being what type of dish they are. Ease to make is a 20. Came together in literally 7 minutes. For cost and ease of make, I gotta give them 20s. Bonus points. I feel like this is the most restaurant tasting fried rice I've ever made. And restaurant fried rice be pretty good though. But I don't feel like I got that special feeling. It's gonna give out like a 15 on the bonus points, a generous 15. So that lands Uncle Roger's fried rice at an 87, which is crazy. That's one below Josh Wiseman's. We are on to the next chef. The next chef is Nick DiGiovanni. I try to say this man's name, but this man is a legend in the game, and honestly, his recipe was the one I'm the most excited to make. It is pasta cooked inside of a giant Parmesan cheese wheel. Oh man, this thing is heavy. And these things are not cheap. This was $200 and it took a week to get here. The first part of this recipe is I have to cut the cheese wheel in half. That's so much Parmesan, bro. Time to cut this bad boy in half. Dude, I don't know how to do this safely. I mean, he had like a proper cheese knife. I don't really it's not too hard actually. I'm just complaining. How deep in this thing do I have to go? Oh my God, right, there we go. Okay, Parmesan wheel is complete. Okay, let's try some of that fresh parm. All right, the next step, we gotta make a bowl out of this, so here we go. Hey Google, how long does Parmesan cheese take to go bad?
6 to 9 months in the refrigerator.
Okay. I'm gonna be eating a lot of Italian food. I feel like I'm in Minecraft right now and I'm like just digging for stone, you know, when you want like when you got like a big building project, bro. All right, so now that I have a nice bowl shape, I gotta smooth it out for the cooking part though. And I feel like smoothing it out is going to be kind of difficult. This took about 15 minutes from taking it out of the fridge to making my bowl. I don't know if my bowl's shallow enough. I think it is. I mean, it seems pretty good. So, all right, we're gonna start making our sauce. Okay, we're gonna start out by melting a stick of butter. I honestly don't know if I've ever just straight up put a whole stick of butter in a thing before. Garlic going in. This is gonna taste so good, bro. Bro, I got a lot of garlic and I got a lot of butter in here. I'm not gonna lie, bro, the smell is impeccably good. It's a little bit of flour going in to make a roux. Damn, all the little bits of garlic are looking so good though. Now we got heavy cream going in. Now this is what scares me. I feel like usually things that have like this kind of, you know, a big heavy cream sauce, I feel like a lot of the times do be hurting my stomach. So I think this is gonna taste delicious, but we'll see how I feel. Okay, I've got sort of a nice thick creamy sauce now. The next step, bro, we gotta start getting that fresh parm in there. So we're gonna get a ton of fresh parm in there, although it already looks like it's getting thick. I mean, guys, look at that. The next step, while that is going and finishing up, we're gonna take some white wine, put some white wine in here. Look, I'm gonna use it all. You know what? I love a good wine sauce, and we're gonna light that on fire. I guess it's not catching. All right, well, what's supposed to happen right now is we're supposed to be getting like a flame going. It's supposed to be helping us make like a cheese sauce with the wine. Dude, I was really excited for this step because I was like, oh, I can't wait to try the wine cheese sauce, you know, but here we go. Pasta's going in. So our cream sauce is gonna come on over the top. I don't know if I need too much. I feel like I'm not getting the full effect of cooking the pasta in the cheese. Oh, well, I mean, it's definitely, the sides of the cheese is melting a lot more now than it was. I mean, this is getting somewhere. Okay, we got chives for color. And we're gonna top that off with Parmesan cheese. This looks incredible. Here we go. I can't wait to taste this, man. All right, here we go. We're finally trying it. Whoa, oh my God. The Parmesan, the creaminess. There's definitely the creamiest, like in terms of pasta sauces, I feel like I usually don't make a great pasta sauce that really sticks to the pasta. Today it did. I felt like the sauce needed some Salt at some point, you know, I salted the pasta water. Okay, that helps bring out a lot of the flavor. My God. Let's start with the texture. The linguine perfectly just takes on the sauce. Really get all the sauce with every bite. I kind of wish there was like a sausage or something, like some earthy flavor to help balance everything out. For me, it can't be perfect because of that one critique, so I'm gonna give it a 19. The flavors, I mean, this is kind of like a hitting the sweet spot for me. White wine, garlic, pasta sauces. I mean, I know the white wine didn't fully burn off the way I wanted it to, but I mean, I still taste the really good parts of the white wine. I'm not gonna dock points for feeling like it didn't have enough salt because I feel like that's part of the reason, you know, he had a better Parmesan than me. I think for taste, this is gonna be an 18. Ease to make. Now this is a tough one. This was not that difficult to make. Obviously you guys saw, I keep talking about the white wine, it just didn't catch fire like it did in his video. In terms of ease to make, every other part of the equation was pretty easy, pretty straightforward, right? I'm gonna give it a 16 on the ease to make. Cost. Now, cost is a tricky one because you get a lot of Parmesan, but do you want a lot of Parmesan? Like what I scooped out is more Parmesan than I would normally eat in like 2 years. I'm trying to justify the cost in any way I can, but there's really no way to justify it. I feel like for cost, this is honestly gonna get like a 4, maybe a 4. Bonus points, I mean, coolness factor, the fun of making this, the excitement of making this, all of that, I'm gonna give it a 20. This is going in my favorites folder. I want easy access to the memory of this. A cumulative score of 77. Obviously, the cost factor just destroyed him in this equation, but I gotta factor that in. I don't think everyone could just go ahead and go make this, but I really enjoyed this. I don't think the score represents how much I loved making this, how much fun I had with this. And we're on to the final YouTuber. And the final recipe, Gordon Ramsay with 46 million views, a slow roasted pork belly. So I've got my pork belly. Yeah, I'm excited to make this. We're going to score it first, so we're gonna get in some nice, you know, cuts. Shout out the boy Jeff Bowie, got me this super sharp knife from Japan. Ooh, look at that incision. You see me? You see that incision? Okay, we're just gonna score across the layer of fat on the top. Okay, so I've got my thing all thinged. We're gonna get salt. Big, nice rock salt. Rock salt! Gotta get it in, you know what I'm saying? Now that is a delicious looking chunk of beef. Pork. I've got my oven tray. Now normally I don't really cook with my oven tray on the stove, but we're gonna get some olive oil in here. We got some fennel. I feel like Gordon always has you cook with the stuff you don't normally buy at the grocery market. Which is good though. Smells are it's like a black licorice smell. It's very unique. Gonna get some garlic in there. Dude, this garlic crusher is a game changer for chefs out there. I don't know. Wow, that smells good. Star anise in there. I don't know if you guys have seen these. They look like little stars. Gonna throw those in there too. Cardamom seeds, but they gotta be crushed. So I'm gonna try the garlic crusher for those. You know what? Make it easy on me. I don't need a knife. Maybe I do need a knife. All right, now we're gonna grab our pork belly and put that in there. Gotta get a nice sear on the belly. Okay, we're gonna flip that over. And we got some fennel seeds to go in there. Gotta get some fennel seeds in this white wine going in. And we're gonna let that cook off. Wow, that smells really good. Now we're gonna fill it with chicken broth up to the fat area of the pork belly. So we're gonna bring that up to a boil. I mean, honestly, so far, this was a pretty easy recipe. Not a lot going on at the same time. This one would be stressful though if you didn't prep all the ingredients. I put everything in a bowl. All right, we've got a kind of a big boil going. I don't know, only in one area we've got a really big boil going, but it's going into the oven. 180 degrees for 2.5 hours. Hello, Siri. Okay, sometimes my wife, you know, Siri, she doesn't really want to talk to me, but that's okay, you know. It's 12 o'clock sharp right now, so I just know to come back at 2:30. Okay, I will see you guys in 2.5 hours. Okay, it has been 2.5 hours. Let's see what my thing is looking like. In Gordon's video, his pork had this like crazy caramel looking color on the fat. Let's see if I get that. Yeah, I feel like this doesn't look a lot like his. I feel like I might have like a weak oven or something, but we still have a sauce to make, so we're gonna put that on a simmer and dribble some mustard into it. That is the next step. All right, mustard going in. So I've got the mustard in. I'm supposed to whisk that in to create like a nice little sauce. Oh my God, I just forgot the crazy step. I have my leftover brioche bun because Gordon says you're supposed to take the grease off the top layer of this thing with bread. So here we go. It's supposed to absorb all the fat when you just run the bread along it. I don't know, mine I feel like does not look like his, but I followed all the steps. Okay, let's see if my pork is, you know, nice and juicy. It does not feel very tender to my knife. Okay, we got some moisture in there, nothing crazy though. I'm gonna put this back in the oven for a little bit, probably another 25 minutes at a higher temperature and see if that helps it out. Looks pretty much the same. Whoa, wow. Significantly more tender. Is just unbelievably tender right now. I think I definitely could have crisped it up more on the stove, but I definitely think it's one of those things where if you're making this recipe at home, don't follow the oven temperature guide, just have a feel for your own oven. How would I rate this though? Texture? See, the thing is when I followed the instructions, the texture wasn't as good as when I audibled. So for texture, I'm only gonna give it a 16. Taste-wise, I mean, very, very good, but I wasn't blown away. I've had a lot of Gordon Ramsay food, I've done a lot of Gordon Ramsay videos, and I honestly gotta say this was kinda underwhelming. I'm gonna honestly give the taste a 15 too. Ease to make, I gotta give it a 12. You know, I followed the recipe exactly. Cost is a little tough on this one. This was a pretty expensive cut of meat, but I'm gonna get a lot of servings out of this, so I feel like when you consider it on a per serving basis, it's not like the fried rice, it's not like the chicken sandwich. So I think for cost, I'm gonna give it like a 16. Bonus points, I really do love these like fennel rustic flavors that a lot of Gordon's dishes have. I really do like that, so for the bonus, I'm gonna go kind of high. I'm gonna give it an 18. And that's giving Gordon Ramsay a cumulative score of only 75. And with that, we have finished all 4 YouTubers. Joshua Wiseman ended up winning the video with his Popeyes chicken sandwich at home. That thing was absolutely delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys have been spamming up the comments for the last few months that you want the cooking videos to come back. You want more cooking videos. So let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want more videos like this. I had a lot of fun with it, guys. If you did enjoy this video, I made a video where I ordered kitchen gadgets from Amazon, Wish, and Temu to see which was the best and which was the most worth it for its price. It was a very interesting video. There's a lot of shocking results. You're probably gonna love it. Click up here to see that one. Peace.